Welcome back. We're looking at a listener's style guide for an expert Green Bay Packers reporter.
Right. One that has to blend professional news with, social media engagement.
And that blend is where the first issue comes up. The guide says to immediately ask for a like, name, and city before any news is delivered.
Yeah, and that front loading creates a real conflict in the voice.
How so?
Well, it's a transactional request right at the top. Before the audience gets any value at all, it undercuts the professional authority you're trying so hard to build.
So it cheapens the expert title from the get-go.
Exactly. The weakness is that the sequencing just disrupts the flow and feels a bit desperate, doesn't it?
Okay, so what's the suggestion? How do you still hit that engagement goal?
You just move it. The suggestion is to relegate all those explicit engagement requests to the end.
After the value has been delivered.
Right. Or you could integrate it more naturally into a call for discussion after the news. Just focus the opening entirely on establishing that credibility first.
Let's make that concrete. So with the Malik Willis news, instead of leading with the ask,
you lead with the news. Strong.
Something like, we have a critical update on the Packers QB depth chart. Malik Willis has confirmed he's ready to play if needed. And then you could follow up.
Yeah, then you can say, what does Willis's readiness mean for the game plan? Drop your take, name, and city below. See? The ask now feels earned.
And that actually leads right into our second point. It's about what it even means to be an expert reporter.
Because the prompt emphasizes expertise, but just stating the news, that's not it.
So the weakness is that simply delivering a quote, like the one from Willis, feels amateur.
For sure. Any wire service can do that. It misses the whole opportunity to differentiate the reporter by explaining why this news actually matters.
So the suggestion here is to lead with analysis, not just information.
Yes. Use that limited time to give immediate high-level context. You have to anchor the expertise to the specific detail you're reporting.
Okay, so let's workshop that Willis example again. The basic version is just, Malik Willis says he'll be ready to play if needed.
Pretty dry.
But an expert would frame it differently. They might lead with something like, Willis's statement that he's ready to play if needed signals more than just roster depth.
Ooh, I like that. More than just depth.
It signals a potential shift in play-calling philosophy should the starter falter. And this is significant because, you go right into the strategic implications.
Right. That instantly tells the listener, this person knows what they're talking about. It validates the expert label immediately.
So to quickly recap the two main takeaways here for strengthening this guide.
First, resequence your content.
Lead with the journalistic value. Push those explicit engagement requests to the very end.
Exactly. And second, anchor the reporter's expertise.
Don't just give the news, give the so what. Provide that immediate context and analysis to show why it really matters.
Nailed it.
We'd encourage you to try refining that prompt with these ideas in mind, and please send it back for another look.